Howdy folks, we should be live. It is, or rather, today is Monday, June 9th. The time right now is 4:35 p.m. and the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. There was a threat of some rain earlier, but it seems to be pretty good right now. Let me just check the audio on this. Waiting for...
Howdy folks.
There we go.
We should be live.
Edward is here, Just Smitty, Sheena, Gertej, Marge, Jeanette, Mary W, Alicia Lewis, Cam, Medano, Crikey, Mark M, Deborah, Adrian Parkinson, Farshid, Harjot, and Brad Palmer as well. Sorry if I missed anyone. I saw Jenny Kritzkamp was in earlier. She upgraded her channel membership. Thank you for that, Jenny. So I'm testing, I'm always testing something, but I'm testing a new audio setup here. You can see I've got the noggin protector on. I've got shades, not the good shades, just shitty shades, but they'll do. But I've got this wind or this foam around the Osmo Pocket or Osmo Action. So what I'm going to do is just use the camera speakers on this one. So let's get that camera fired up here. And hopefully you can hear me just okay now. I'm just gonna make sure this audio is working, then we're gonna get up and go for a ride. I've got somewhere to be around 6 p.m. So we're gonna take a spin south into downtown and ride around there for a bit. Lisa is here. As soon as I have confirmation you can hear me just okay from this camera. Okay, it seems as if you can.
I'm gonna
the old paranoid phone, wallet, keys check. Just a heads up, I can't check the chat so much while I'm riding around, but I do appreciate everyone who's dropped in and taken part in the chat, and thank you to the mods as well. You'll also notice I changed how I mounted my phone on the handlebars. This way it's not so much in your field of view. It used to be sticking up over the handlebars, and then you guys would lose part of the view of the road. So I was just playing around with that. This is Yonge Street. Not sure what that Honda driver is doing. Straddling 2 lanes. So I think we're just going to beeline straight down Yonge Street into downtown. Weird day. It just felt warm and sunny. Now it feels kind of cool and windy. This weather's kind of all over the place. We can hear you just fine, but my breath smells like day-old calamari. Well, I'm glad smell-o-vision is working. AYH, thank you for the super chat. I'm just gonna slow down behind this Pure Layer truck. It's your boy, and I got some new jokes, y'all. All right, well, thank you for the super chats. I am on the Move-In Mini. E-bike. This bus is loading someone with a wheelchair. Tomorrow's video should be a walking video, then I'm probably going to do a cycling video after that. There's a chance I might go live on Wednesday. Colin says, Blue Jays? Yeah, they blew it last night. They had a sweep of the Twins at their fingertips. They couldn't keep their shit together. Well, that's a hole in their starting rotation they need to plug. I don't think Bowden Francis should be starting any more games. This is Manor Road, and I think there's actually a festival coming up in this area, south of Manor. A bicycle in the GTA is dangerous, but downtown? You're probably safer downtown than roaming around the suburbs, but thank you, YH. We'll be in bike lanes pretty soon. Mike Landry's here. Greetings, Mike Landry. And hello to all 240 plus of you. Thanks for joining in. As we go south into downtown. Little garbage truck action. This is Yonge and Davisville. Oh, that wind is picking up. Johnny the BMX Pro. Greetings, Raja fam. I'm in no rush. We can chill behind this guy. Oh, it looks like we're about to catch a red light. Mike Landry. Thank you. Mike says, hey Johnny, hey Mike. Thank you for the support. We are entering Yonge and St. Clair in a moment. Well, the neighborhood, Deer Park and Moore Park, would be the surrounding residential neighborhoods. This wind, it is brutal. I ordered some more batteries for this camera, and once they come in, we'll be able to do some longer, more ambitious live streams. I'll do a Toronto to Mississauga ride at some point. Maybe I'll record one direction, live stream the other direction. One could be on like Lakeshore, the other could be the Waterfront Trail. I should have enough battery to make that happen on the e-bike. If not, I can always pedal. As we get to Rosehill Avenue. Jam says that wind is why you're not riding right now. Well, hopefully this new wind muff I bought is doing the trick. You can really see One Bloor West rising in the distance. I think it may have reached super tall status. Audio sounds good, thank you. Hey, this guy in front of me actually stopped at this red light. So many people don't. And there's a cop right there. I wonder what would have happened if he just went for it. Timotheus, I use the throttle and pedal assist. I use both. I go in and out. Sometimes I'll just be pedaling. Sometimes I'll be on the throttle. Not really consistent, and I don't really know why I choose one over the other. Getting close to downtown. Chowdhury. Greetings, you want me to follow the Ken Continuum? Is he live too? I'll have to head along Rosedale Valley Road at some point. As we get to Davenport. Hey Mike, perfect day for a ride. Thank you Mike, member for 4 months. Aiden Thompson McGuire, $6.99 for an adult beverage. Thank you Aiden Thompson McGuire. Thank you again Mike and Aiden. I thought it was a nice day for a ride. I wanted to do a ride this afternoon and then record a stream after, but I was lazy. Just gotta wait for the advanced screen here. So an e-bike delivery guy just pulled up right beside me. I don't know if you guys saw that. And I guess he realized he was squished in a little too close to the cop on my left between me and the cop. So he dropped back behind me. That was like a scene right out of the video I posted last Friday. What is this car doing? You got your reverse lights on. In the bike lane? I just wanted to see if that cop did anything about that car that was just chilling in the bike lane, but nope. They would probably say that's parking enforcement. So this is southbound Yonge Street. We're now downtown. Dutchman AZ says, wow, potholes. Yeah, this stretch of Yonge, the surface is atrocious. Alex says bike lanes are the new parks. I'm at fun with Addie and Ozzy's grandfather's apartment. Why do people park in the bike lanes? Because they're selfish and stupid. We need an app where if you see someone doing that, you snap a picture of their car and that uploads that to the city, and whoever that vehicle is registered to should get a ticket. Then once that ticket is paid, the person who took the picture should get a cut of it. That would save us on traffic enforcement costs. I mean, if I see a senior or someone in a wheelchair or something loading or unloading, I don't really mind that. But there's so few like quasi-legitimate reasons to ever be parked or blocking a bike lane that, yeah, fuck them all. Just give them all tickets. But yeah, this road, this is not an e-scooter friendly surface. It is pothole city. That's Wellesley. Yeah, cycling on Yonge is a pretty dumb idea. Downtown. Guy was just chilling. This is Grenville. Ever consider mirrors for my bike? I'm constantly looking over my shoulder. Yeah, although the camera is smoothing things out, you can see by my handlebars jumping all over the place how bumpy this road is. This feels like a game of Frogger, says Cam. You know what? College Street has bike lanes. Let's ride into the sun. And we will go west. Mike, not really. Barry says our streets look pretty rough here. That's an understatement. All right, that guy blasting tunes pulled up right next to me on the e-scooter. Living his best life, I guess. He even has one of those little seat attachments. All right, we're in U of T territory. Look at that wind. So at some point, I'm gonna head north and then start making my way east. It seems a little early to be doing that. Maybe Shaw Street? You can see that for a little bit. Hit a good amount of cycle traffic. I think that was a plastic bag that just popped. $20 looks like $35. It feels like $15. Greetings, Art Fan. Stephanie J is here. Mary W. It was nice speaking to you last night, Mary W. Billy T says, too many bikes? Not enough bikes. We need more. I mean, these narrow lanes can be awkward when you get stuck behind someone going slow, but I'd rather they be on a bike than in a car, so it's all good. It's up to me to find a safe time and place to pass. Until then, just chill behind them. We get a wide lane now. It's windy. We're going to be moving into Little Italy, where the Taste of Little Italy is taking place very soon. It's a food bank on the right. Guess I'm the only one who waits for the actual bicycle signal. What's the point of having a bicycle signal if you're not going to wait for it? Just kick that box out of the bike lane. This is Bathurst coming up. What's with all the boxes? That's a good question. There's Sneaky D's. Yeah, Mike, I think that's a pretty common sentiment. we have entered Little Italy. Where sadly these bike lanes are about to disappear in a few blocks. Into the traffic you go, you pesky cyclist. Mamma mia, you're craving pizza? By the way, make sure no one's behind me. Shout out to Movin'. That's where this bike came from. Those guys actually hooked me up with this bike. They've hooked me up with a few bikes. Solid dudes, local company. If anything happens, you can just bring it in and they'll service your bike right there in the shop. Just wait for this pack of cyclists to go by before I get going. Oh, that couple almost stepped out onto the street and walked right into me. Hey, there's the mod club on the right. And they brought their old sign back too. Awesome. So this is Shaw Street. We're gonna go right here. Little residential action. Oh, a lot of smashed glass. I've had very good luck with this bike. No flat tires or anything go wrong with it. I probably just cursed or jinxed myself. This is a street where the cops have been known to ticket cyclists for slowly rolling through stop signs. The ones who just blast through them, yeah, I got no sympathy for you, but if you slow down and just treat it like a yield sign, it's actually proven to be safer for everybody. It also means any cars aren't going to have to wait for you to slowly get back up to speed again. It's called the Idaho stop because it was made legal in Idaho for that reason. But it's really something you need public education on to implement, because a lot of people just blow through stop signs. They don't care whose right of way it is. They don't properly yield. But if you do it properly, it's safer. And it saves everybody a bit of time. I just felt like going a little faster. Okay, we're gonna make a right here. I love the mural on the right on this building. It's been in a few thumbnails of mine before. Now we go east on Bloor Street. We'll be going through Koreatown and the Annex. Christie Pitts Park on the left. And again, thanks to everyone who has tuned in. If you want to be notified when I go live next, just hit that little bell button. Oh, she saw me. I was going to ring my bell, but she looked back and saw me. All right, there was a lady who was buck naked from the waist down, having a bit of a moment, I guess. Palmerston. That's a beautiful street. right, goodbye Koreatown. Hello Annex. Got a mini bike lane traffic jam up ahead. Just Smitty. Not unless you're at Hanlan's Point. I was reading a post on Reddit today about that. That's the nude beach on the island. Someone said there's been an uptick of very creepy people there. There's signs saying no cameras. But there's been some people very obviously recording and taking pictures. There used to be a couple of local organizations that would kind of patrol the beach and try to keep the weirdos and creeps out. But I think they're not doing their thing anymore. That guy had a monster lens on his camera. Oops, sorry. Oh, there's no one behind me. I just said sorry to a ghost. Carl, yeah, there shouldn't be street parking on major corridors. It doesn't make any sense. In the city's initial design, that's what should have gone out in place of the bike lanes. So it seems as if the city and the province might just be able to find a happy solution to their threats. Epic Nation HD says I'm in his area. Peter Bradfield, I'll be able to read that at the next light. But yes, that was a pretty annoying queue jump by that delivery guy. Peter, for if the cops try to tickle me, 199, thank you. And Peter Bradfield, hope you're doing well in Atlanta. So we're about to leave the annex and enter Yorkville. And again, I'll do some longer, more adventurous bike live streams once my pack of batteries for this action camera arrives. I'll just be able to hot swap the battery and keep going. I guess I could plug it in, but that's annoying. I'd rather just go off the battery. It's the Royal Ontario Museum on the right. Queen's Park coming up. This stretch is known as the Mink Mile. There's a lot of high-end shopping. And there's a lot more people riding west than east, it seems. I guess that would make sense. Or rather, riding west than east. Is that what I said? I don't even know. We are at Bay Street here. I was scratching my ankle before I set out on this trip, and I sliced it with a fingernail. I was just looking down to see if the cut was bleeding or not, and I wasn't looking at the light. Oops. This is Yonge and Bloor coming up.
That's it. Like, it's literally like a...
This bike lane is in rough shape. Hey, someone who managed to pull over but not block the bike lane. They get a cookie. We're getting close to Sherburne Street, but if you haven't guessed, I'm just going to keep going all the way along Bloor till we get to Danforth. So I'm going to keep going a little bit more. This is Sherburne Street coming up. And the new Glen Road pedestrian bridge has opened up. So finally, this stretch of Bloor is construction free. And I think I'm going to come record that tomorrow in either a video or a live stream. And that's been on my to-do list. Carl Roth, it is. We should be moving in a few seconds here. And we'll be crossing the Prince Edward Viaduct. In a minute or less. Goodbye downtown. As we head over the Don Valley. guy is overtaking people with a kid in the front basket of that bike. We're in the Plater Estates, about to enter into Greektown. As you can see, these are extremely well used bike lanes. Well, I'm in no rush. It's a great place to block the bike lane, you asshole. He had his window down. If you're gonna do that, don't block the bike lane. Block a lane of traffic. Get honked at by drivers. Don't risk the lives of cyclists. They're in these 2,000-pound metal boxes. They can take it. Jelly Bean is here. Carla. The video that is going to go live tomorrow comes to an end on Carla. It's through the Riverside Eats and Beats Festival. Yes, that's what it's called. might be a pedestrian and cross here. That's Pape Station on the right. Hey, that Swiss Chalet is looking mighty tempting. I think that's going to be my dinner tonight. I'm in the area visiting a dog you might know so well, Charlie. He might be in need of a walk. I'm kind of in the mood for some Swiss Chalet, so that might be the ticket right there. And that is why you just don't blow through stop signs. Sheena Roberts. I'll get to that in a moment. This is a laneway. These houses don't have garages and driveways on the front side. There are some laneway homes in this one. Let's see, Sheena, 10 pounds, great bike ride, thank you, enjoy Swiss Chalet. Sheena, thank you so much for the 10 pounds. It was a fun bike ride. But there comes a time when every ride must come to an end. And like I said, I want to do some longer, more adventurous e-bike streams and videos. Now I've got this new camera that works quite well for streaming. I just need my spare batteries to arrive. Then I can more confidently go out and take some long trips. But there's the handlebar setup. This handlebar mount was way better than the way I had it before. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank our mods for their great work, Patreon supporters, channel members, just everyone. Thank you guys so much. There's the camera I was using. I'll have a video tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST, so stay tuned if you want to join in on that premiere. I go live like 3-4 times a week, so hit the bell if you want to be notified when I go live next. But Donkey Balls, Mike Fahmy, Russell, Alex, Madano, Sheena, Daniel, Gertej, and everyone else, thank you so much. And thank you to those who sent support. I'm going to kick my kickstand down.